Making his walk to the cage for the second time is Jaimeir "Da Savage" Smith. Made his amateur debut last month in July. Lost a unanimous decision. Looking to make a quick turnaround, find himself in the win column here tonight.
Yeah, like you said, lost his first fight, but look, quick turnaround here. Looking for his first win. These guys bantamweights, 135 pounds.
Usually it's the little guys that kick off the show before.
Sure.
But we started in the welterweights tonight, but now we bring out the bantamweights as Jaimeir "Da Savage" Smith strolls comfortably through the Cage Titans cage. And now, making his debut is Athur Mpofu out of SBG East. And he receives a very warm welcome from the SBG crowd that is here at Plymouth Memorial Hall.
Yeah, Mpofu, I heard a little bit about this guy. Trains at SBG. Very tough guy.
Said he's a striking coach over there.
I believe he is one of their coaches, teaches classes there. He's got a big crowd here for him tonight.
Yeah, first time we've heard very audible cries.
Yes.
Out of the sold-out crowd here in Plymouth. It feels good to be back at Plymouth Memorial Hall. Let me tell you that much, Rich.
It does. Just a different atmosphere here.
Think about it. It's been 4 months. It's been way too long.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, these guys, I mean, seemed excited to get after it at weigh-ins. They knew they're early on. They're going to catch the crowd early. And they're looking to just stand in the middle and trade. Always interesting to see some of the lesser experienced amateurs battle it out. You never know what you're going to get. And sometimes that is just raw and pure excitement.
Sure. Athur looks very confident. Look on his face. He knows he's got a lot of people here watching him. A lot of experience in the gym.
He strolls in there brimming with confidence. And we've got our second fight about to get going. The beautiful Kerry gets us set for this second bout.
Our second bout of the night. 135-pound amateur matchup set for 3 rounds, 3 minutes apiece. Introducing first, in the red corner, with an amateur record of 0-1, he's representing Team Black Hole. Give it up for Jaimeir Smith. His opponent, in the blue corner, making his amateur debut, he's representing SBG East. Let's hear it for Athur Mpofu.
Chris Burke, our referee for this bantamweight bout. Jaimeir Smith in the gray trunks, Athur Mpofu in the black trunks. And here we go. They touch gloves in the center of the cage.
Mpofu, the southpaw. Ooh, right away, Smith looking to set the pace.
A lot of speed between these two. Caught the kick, and there's the 2. See what kind of guard Jaimeir Smith has. Half guard here, Mpofu stacking him, trying to rain down some hammer fists. Ooh. Oh. Smith trying to find his way up to make some space to get back up to his feet. deciding.
Tried to get him on the way up.
Missed that attempt on the kick, though.
Ooh.
Smith with a nice right hand. Head kick. The toes looked like they grazed the chin.
Smith out here throwing bombs.
Mpofu seemed unfazed.
Mpofu's trying to get that range, staying technical.
Mpofu keeping his hands pretty low, but he seems to have quick head movement.
Yeah. Mpofu doing a good job of keeping that right hand. Ooh,
head kick! That hurt!
That looked
Jaimeir
like that hurt
Smith! That stunned him! Looked like a deer in headlights, and he
pulled
guard there. He's definitely got to clear the cobwebs. That looked like it was straight shin to the dome.
Wow. That was perfect timing for Mpofu.
Recovering,
And
throwing up a triangle.
Ooh, Smith trying to look for a triangle, loses it.
He just needed to close that distance.
Ooh.
Big slam right on the head and shoulder of Smith. Did he land?
Oh, there's a bad spot for Smith. Right into mount.
Excellent transitions from Athur Mpofu. Full mount, raining down punches. Smith trying to work his back up to the cage and get back up. But between that head kick and that slam, who knows what kind of damage has been done. Seems to have his wits about him, though.
Mpofu staying tight here. Not sure if he's trying to. He might be trying to set something up.
Try to pin the arm down with the knee, go for a mounted triangle, continually grabbing the back of the head of Smith.
Ooh, posture.
And then he just explodes up and starts raining down punches. Good head movement from the bottom from Smith.
Yeah.
A lot of these punches are missing, and Chris Burke recognizes that. About to give up his back, though, is Smith, it looks like.
Oh, he's got the head, though. He might be able to sweep it over.
Oh, and
there's
what
the
a
arm bar.
reversal. Into an arm bar, but it looks like the elbow is cleared.
He's got the elbow through. Very nice by Smith.
Arm was in jeopardy for a brief moment, but now Smith finds himself on top for the first time in this fight. 10 seconds left to go in this action-packed first round. Wow. Cage Titans 40 is kicking off in spectacular fashion. That was a great round right there. I mean, pretty even going into that head kick that was landed by Athur Mpofu. That looked to stop Smith in his tracks. It definitely seemed like he was hurt very badly. Pulls guard to try and clear the cobwebs and close the distance, then gets slammed on his head where it looked like he was wincing in pain for another few minutes. But the mount of Mpofu was absolutely phenomenal, kept the control, sensational ground and pound, but Smith shows that he's still got a lot of fight left in him as he was able to reverse for the last part of that round and change momentum a little bit.
Yeah, Jaimeir Smith got hurt a couple times in that round. First with that head kick and then a slam later on. But, I mean, he was just tenacious. He never stopped moving on bottom, even though he got mounted. Ended up on top, so that's big for him. Mpofu, though, I mean, he was very calm and very composed in that first round, and I think that's what won it for him.
Calm, composed, and accurate. That head kick was beautiful.
Oh, yeah. That left kick, too. Beautiful setup. Beautiful setup, good timing.
Make you see double. Trying to see double later tonight. And touch gloves in the middle of the cage.
Ooh. Mpofu just timing that rear left kick.
A valuable weapon to the southpaw. Mpofu doing a good job keeping that right hand extended to keep the control of the range.
Smith a little more composed here, not as spastic as he was in the first round.
Trying to set up an entry with head movement.
Oh, and on the double.
There's the two. A big slam for Athur Mpofu. Full mount. Never mind.
Half guard there.
Half guard, but it looks like a deep little guillotine attempt there.
Yeah, Jaimeir's looking for that neck.
And he's on the right hip for it. Mpofu's got to be a little. No, he lost the grip.
Ooh, he might have lost it. There it is.
Yep, with the arm in, scooting over to that hip. Got to be cognizant of that choke attempt. But Mpofu's
nice
in a much better spot now.
Looking for mount again is Mpofu, I'm sure.
This is your bread and butter, man.
Correct. This is the only thing I do. There he goes. Shoulder pressure down, right into mount.
Cutting that knee through that half guard like a hot knife through butter. And Jaimeir Smith finds himself in a similar spot that he's found himself in
He's
round
setting
one.
up an armbar. He's got to be careful.
Got to try and time getting that elbow out as he swings the right leg over. Smith recognizing it.
Yeah, Smith.
Falls back to his shoulders. It's picking your poison here. Got to work on fighting the hips.
Such a tight mount from Mpofu.
And this being an amateur fight, you can be as tough as you want, and you could still be in the fight. But if a referee sees too many unanswered strikes, he's going to stop it.
Yeah.
Don't necessarily need to be on Queer Street for him to stop it.
Yeah, I mean, these guys aren't getting paid. You got to get them out of there if they're getting hurt.
Trying to buck and roll to no avail.
He's looking for a triangle, maybe.
Jaimeir Smith might be trying to escape out the
There's
back
the
door.
armbar. Ooh, lost
And
it.
he escaped out the back door.
See if Jaimeir can get up here.
Starting to breathe. Oh, nice inside leg kick from the back. Nice little creativity bit there, but then he eats a nice right hand from Athur Mpofu, who's just stacking him. Trying to put some weight behind these punches. Looking to smash the guard.
Nice
There's that smash pass.
Beautiful. Right into mount.
Cutting that knee through flawlessly. Excellent top pressure from Athur Mpofu. 10 seconds left in this round. Full mount again. Jaimeir Smith just covering up. Trying to throw some punches to survive the round and make sure the ref doesn't stop it. He's got to push. He's got to fall to a hip and push on a knee. He can't just keep contorting himself side to side like that. He's got to pick a side, shrimp his hips out, try and get half guard back when it comes to those situations. But
Just
Athur
a quick
Mpofu,
announcement
top
for
pressure
everyone.
seems to be the name of the
We
game
have a
tonight.
credit card,
He's looked
everyone.
sensational every
Russell
time he gets
Fantoni.
Jaimeir Smith
Russell
on his back,
Fantoni. If you
cutting
have misplaced
through
your
the
credit
guard,
card, it will
find
be at
the
the
mount,
front
raining
desk
down
by the
punches.
entrance.
Yeah, Mpofu's
Once again,
having
the credit card
no
left by
problem
Russell
on top getting
Fantoni
to
up at
that
the
mount.
front desk
And
by the entrance.
Jaimeir
Thank
Smith,
you.
man, he's really got to, if he's in that mount, he's got to work on getting to one side, pick a knee, try to get your knees up. He's just flailing like that, it's not going to get you out.
Always got to seek to improve your position. I mean, no taking away from anything of the toughness
Yeah,
of
I
Jaimeir
mean,
Smith.
he hasn't stopped moving. He's never been out of this fight, but I think technically he needs to sit and think about, okay, how do I get out of this? Not so much, you can't panic there, because that's when you get finished, is when you panic.
Well, he's got 3 minutes to do something spectacular because, in my opinion, he needs a big-time finish if he wants to walk away with the win. Awesome, awesome fight so far, though. And Athur Mpofu just needs to keep doing what he's doing. Maybe slow things down a bit instead of go reckless with the punches and find his spots to get a finish himself in this third round.
Yeah, maybe try to uncork that big right hand that he was looking for in the first round.
Third and final round for the bantamweights here.
Mpofu looking fresh.
Smith has taken a lot of punishment, but he still looks okay for the amount of punches he's taken. Mouth open, though. That one looked checked. Nice right to the body. Right in front of us.
Still, Mpofu very composed, very technical, not rushing anything.
Smith doesn't seem to show too much urgency as of right now. Maybe he's trying to save up his energy for one big explosive flurry. Nice straight right to the body again.
Yeah, Smith too, he's probably, wary of that takedown as well. Does not want to end up on his back again.
Nope, so you gotta very much so pick and choose your spots. A little bit of frustration in the face of Jaimeir Smith, but man, he's just looking for that opportunity to explode.
Nice jab.
Boom! There's a right hand.
That might have hurt
Another
Mpofu.
one.
That hurt
Another
him.
one. 3 right hands
Wow.
in a row, but Mpofu eats them and says, "Bring it on! What a fight!"
That's exactly what he was looking for. Ooh, looks like a groin strike.
Okay, could have been a
Accidental.
low blow, but just when we said Jaimeir Smith needs
That's
to find
exactly
an
what he needed.
opening to go for that finish, there he fires off 3 piston-like right hands that find the chin of Athur Mpofu. Mpofu seems to have an extremely durable chin as he ate those nicely, was recovered, and then he started egging on the war. They're back in neutral corners now while they give Jaimeir Smith the time he needs to recover from the groin strike. Incidental, absolutely.
Yeah, that was great strategically by Smith, where he looked like he took his time, and when he saw it, he went for that big right hand, and it landed.
Fired off a very crisp 1-2 down the pipe, finding the chin, and then a couple more to follow to score some big and much-needed points, but he still definitely needs a finish here.
See if he can set that up again.
Mpofu seems to have just remarkable conditioning right now, as he didn't seem too fazed by those punches at all, and they landed flush. Mpofu does not want to be with his back against the cage here, though, with a man who needs a finish stalking him down.
Ooh, flashy kicks there by Mpofu.
This Cage Titans are Cirque du Soleil. Lots of spinny stuff right now.
I love spinny stuff.
Ooh. Ooh, right hand just missed. Nice knee from Mpofu. Right in front of us.
Looking for the takedown, Mpofu.
Double underhooks. Now he's switching to a single. Some punches from Jaimeir Smith.
Right in front of us. Ooh, strikes there.
Ooh,
Very
ooh.
nice strikes there. Mpofu looking for that single leg. He's got the double now.
Yeah, he's
See
looking
if he
for
can
that
lock his
Kimura
hands.
grip. Is Jaimeir Smith. He's got to try and peel Mpofu's hands apart.
Ooh, I just got a nice face full of sweat.
And he's still got that Kimura. You got to keep an eye there. If he could explode to his left hip, never mind, the Kimura grip is obsolete now. He's trying to
10
use it as a
seconds.
reversal. Wow, Jaimeir Smith just not showing an ounce of quit in this fight, fighting to the very last second. Athur Mpofu and Jaimeir Smith go to distance, showing a lot of class with each other. What a war that was. Athur Mpofu took control in the first 2 rounds with a sensational mount and absolutely dominant groundwork. But Jaimeir Smith, knowing he needed to finish in that 3rd round, fires off right hand after right hand after right hand, looking for the finish, falling short. Can't wait to see how the judges call, and this crowd is on its feet here tonight.
Yeah, that was a very back and forth fight. Both guys had their moments. Mpofu just phenomenal on top. Easy mounts there. But, I mean, Jaimeir Smith never out of the fight. We saw in that 3rd round, he went for broke. He was looking for that big right hand, landed a few times. I mean, both guys had their moments. What an incredible fight.
Seriously, absolutely insane.
And
The
Athur
judges-
Mpofu, I mean, for his first fight, just looked so composed. He looked so comfortable in there.
Yeah, it did not look like a debuting amateur fighter in the least bit. Everything from his creativity to his confidence in some of his more elaborate attacks, his accuracy, the comfort that he showed on the ground. Sensational debut, and definitely going to be making a splash at this amateur bantamweight division.
Yeah, definitely look to have him back.
Absolutely as well for Jaimeir Smith.
Jaimeir
I mean,
Smith.
Jaimeir Smith showed that he belongs with the toughest of the tough, because Athur Mpofu showed that, he's probably going to get a tough fight in his next outing. After going 1-0 with a showing like that of different skills, I could see him getting a tough fight. Harry Jones has the judge's decision, and he is set to make it official.
All right, as always, let's get another big round of applause for these 2 fighters. Taking it the distance for you, all 3 rounds, we went down to the judges' table. And with scores of 29-27, 29-27, and 29-28, we have your winner by unanimous decision, Athur Mpofu.
Athur Mpofu gets the nod via unanimous decision. All 3 judges must have given Jaimeir Smith that 3rd round, which he came out and fought for just as bad as he could. Just tried to finish that fight like a bat out of hell. But congratulations to Athur Mpofu on a sensational debut. As he poses with Cassie and Kerry, for the first time in the Cage Titans cage.
Yeah, Jaimeir Smith, I mean, he's 0-2 now, but, I mean, with a showing like that, yeah, he clearly has what it takes to step in that cage. And, you know, I can't wait to see him back again. Athur Mpofu, though, making a statement in his debut, and I think he just put the division on notice.
Amateur bantamweights, watch out. There's a new contender in town, and his name is Athur Mpofu. From the little guys